We are, as a people, inherently and historically opposed to secret society, opposed to secret oaths, opposed to secret proceedings, secret proceedings. No official of my administration, whether his rank is high or low, would interpret my words here tonight as an excuse to censor the news, stifle dissent, to cover up our mistakes, or to withhold from the press and the public the facts they deserve to know.
All right. Welcome back to Conspiracy Corner Podcast, everyone. This is Abe, your host. Don't get me wrong now. My internet has been sucking some dog dick. And we all know that's illegal. Bestiality. It's been slow as fuck. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I really don't know what the fuck is going on. Let me close this curtain real quick. It's pissing me off, dude. It's just slow as fuck. Back in the day, I used to be able to put out like 5 episodes a day if I wanted to. Now I can barely put out one fucking episode, and it's fucking pissing me off. I'm wondering if we need to just upgrade our fucking internet. If I just need to put in the money and fucking do it. I don't know what's chewing up the internet though. If something's running in the background, you know what I mean? If it's my phone, I have no fucking clue. So, it took I podcasted at 7:30 and it just now uploaded my first podcast episode. Luckily, I had a little bit of shit to do, like I needed to bathe and shave, you know. Walked up to the store, got some stuff. I needed some anti-diarrhea pills. Yeah, but like, shit fire, dude. I mean, this is redonkulous. So, we did an episode. Yeah, that's about it for an update. We did an episode a while back talking about... I did an interview, my second interview with Mirror D80s, so shout outs to him. Go check his channel out. If you're watching or listening on YouTube, go ahead and check out the Mirror D80s playlist, because I did 2 interviews with him. The first one's pretty long. The second one's like an hour and a half. The first one I think was like 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours. We could have went further or longer on the second one, because like once we actually cut the podcast, we ended up talking for like another hour, like more conspiracy shit. And it was like golden shit, you know. Not that the episode was bad, but it started slowing down towards the end of the episode, and I was like, okay, like, we'll cut it off. This is a good time to cut it off. And then I was like, hey, let me go pee and we'll stay a little longer and we'll talk a little longer. And he's like, okay. And we ended up just going down the rabbit hole again. I'm like, fuck, man, I should have just kept recording. Which me and him still keep in touch, so we should be able to do some more podcasts in the future. I have an episode planned with this punk. He's an older punk. He is an ex-BMX rider. I think he was professional, so that'll be a cool Blue Pill episode, an interview coming up. He lives on Lake Harrington, where I used to live, with the pig-faced sea monster. I met him around here. I seen him dressed up in his colors, and I was like, oh shit, there's a punk. So of course me and him just like magnetized together, because there's like no punks in Kentucky, so it was interesting to be like, holy shit, there's another fucking punk. So look forward to that interview. I keep talking to him. His name's Frankie Rose. He's cool. But anyways, what I was talking about with Mirror D80s is we brought up the whole tick thing. As far as like warfare. What they're doing with the ticks is Great Reset, man. We've talked about this shit for years, man. If you're an OG listener, we've talked about this shit for years. They do not want us eating meat. End of story. Whether it's alpha-gal syndrome, bovine, they're like, the World Economic Forum has literally talked about and admitted to, like, hey, we're going to inject ticks with, like, shit to make you, give you, like, bovine syndrome or alpha-gal syndrome. Like, shit to make you, like, allergic to red meat. So, not only are they attacking people to make them allergic to red meat by dropping off ticks from helicopters, black helicopters. We've heard about black helicopters since the 90s with William Cooper and Alex Jones. Boxes of ticks infected. My sister-in-law, by the way, I would love to interview her on the channel. She has alpha-gal syndrome now. She got bit by a goddamn tick. They're killing the cows and they're killing the chickens. We've covered this multiple times on the channel. There was a chicken farm that went up in flames the other day. I need to cover it. These are my notes. 1 billion fucking notes. I just don't have the time or the good internet to do it. But we're going to get into something new that's coming into play. They're attacking us on all fronts. Flesh-eating screwworm returns to the United States after 60 years of not being here. Very interesting. This all ties in with the Great Reset. Let me plug my stuff real quick and we'll get on with the show. I have a Buy Me a Coffee account set up in the link below. If you would like me to put out more episodes, I would too, because I love podcasting. I need better internet. It helps pay for that. And I will send you a bumper sticker. These things are durable as fuck. My wife has one on a coffee mug. It's been washed 1,000 times and it still holds up. And you will also get a Conspiracy Corner bookmark, which I will sign the back of. Buy me a coffee account, set up in the link below. It helps. And by the way, I'm not a grifter. I have a full-time job, which I work overtime on. But if you like what you like, would you rather pay for this or pay for Netflix, which has cuties on it, you know? Alright, let's get on with the show. So, flesh-eating screwworm returns to the United States after 60 years threatening cattle herd. They love coming after our food. What was it? The Georgia Guidestones needed us down to how many? Does anyone know? Hit me up in the comments. The case of New World. I love this too. New World's screwworm is what it's called. Does anybody else think that that word, that name for this new screwworm is a little bit of Illuminati confirmed? New World Order, New World screwworm was confirmed in 3-week-old calf in La Pryor, Texas, near the U.S.-Mexico border, Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rowland says. So, Texas and Florida, I've always said this, America is a Masonic experiment. We are the new Atlantis. Whether you like it or not, all of our forefathers who wrote that Constitution were all Masons, you know, Freemasons. Get over it. We are the new Atlantis. We are the Masonic experiment. So, I think this experiment is failing. But anyways, what was I going to say though? New World. Oh, Texas. So they discovered this New World screwworm in Texas. Texas and Florida. Oh, what I was going to say. America is the last bastion of freedom on the globe or flat earth or realm. Whatever you believe. I don't give a fuck in the comment section. I'm a geocentrist. I don't care. I don't care what shape the earth is. America is the last bastion of this realm, of this plane, of this globe. All are welcome here. But within America, we have tons of blue states, we have tons of blue cities. Texas and Florida are the ones who buck the system the most. Do you notice that the Illuminati, the reptilians, the satanic pedophiles, the Baal worshippers, the Sabbatean Frankists, whatever you want to call them, the cabal, do you notice that they go after Texas and Florida the most? So don't you think it's a little interesting that this screwworm has been, this New World screwworm, New World, I'm going to call it that, I'm going to keep emphasizing that word, to drill it into your head like a screwworm. It was identified in Texas. Huh. One of the last bastions of America. So a flesh-eating parasite that had been kept out of the U.S. livestock for decades has been detected in Texas, threatening the nation's cattle industry and food supply at a time when prices are already high. Interesting. By the way, too, there's a whole conspiracy about parasites. I've always said that I'm very Gnostic, and I believe that these negative entities that we run across are archons. I believe in all sorts of shit, but I believe in archons, I believe in jinn, and I believe in demons and daemons. I believe in fae folk, I believe in angels. I believe there's all sorts of interdimensional beings, but there is a connection between demon possession and parasites. We covered JFK or RFK Jr.'s brainworm a couple years ago. By the way, we're almost on episode 700. Dude, we've been doing this. I've had this channel for 11 years now. And I've been doing the podcast for God knows how long, but we are almost up to episode 700. I plan on doing a special episode, but if it doesn't fall through, I apologize. It just depends on me and my wife's work schedule. So, the case, it's, let's see. The case of New World screwworm has been confirmed in a 3-week-old calf in La Pryor. I would love to know more about this La Pryor town. It reminds me of like Pryor de Sion, Priory de Sion, La Pryor. It's a French name. I don't know. Near the U.S.-Mexico border, Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins, this is the guy who's talking about it, said in late Wednesday. Is this guy cool? I mean, the only Rollins I know is like Henry Rollins from Black Flag, Rollins Band. Is this guy cool? Hit me up in the comments if you know anything about Brooke Rollins. Maybe we'll have to do a whole episode on Brooke Rollins, a deep dive, just to see if this guy's trustworthy or not. Wanted to write it down. The parasitic fly's larva feeds exclusively on living tissue of warm-blooded animals, so I wonder if it could infect human. While the fly is capable of infecting humans, it is capable of infecting humans, so we can get infected by this motherfucker. And pets, we're already getting attacked by fucking mosquitoes. Go check out the episode I did on fucking modified mosquitoes. I don't even know what it was called. It was like something along the lines of, just type in mosquitoes and Conspiracy Corner podcast. We covered this shit. Bill Gates has been doing some Jurassic Park shit with mosquitoes. We're getting attacked by ticks to get alpha gal syndrome. Now they're infecting this fucking screw tape worm thing. Yeah, screwworm. They're attacking us like with bugs, man. But apparently it can infect humans, it can infect pets. Such cases are rare and pose little risk to the broader public, according to experts. Yeah, trust the experts. Where did we hear that a lot? I don't know about you, but I'm tired of... I gave up trusting experts like at the very beginning of C-19. The beer bug, you know. I'm trying to use code word, but where did you hear that? Trust the science, trust the experts. What do you know? You're a stupid little goy, you know. The parasite does not pose a food safety threat, but a wider outbreak could still cost the livestock industry billions of dollars and put additional pressure on beef prices that are already at record highs. Tell me about it, brother. And it ain't even just beef prices, man. I watched a TikTok the other day. I don't use TikTok, but I watch YouTubers who use TikTok and they put together like compilation videos. For some reason, it's super popular. I do the old school craft of like talk radio, long form talking, which confuses this like Gen Z. It's awesome. They're like, I don't get it. So you just stand in front of a camera and you just talk for 30 minutes in segments, and I'm like, yeah. They're like, where's the visual? Where's all this? And it's like, wow, you have to be like Gen Z. Like, we used to have this beautiful thing, and back in the day, it was called talk radio. Like, people just spoke, you know, and you would just like turn your screen off, but still keep the audio going, and you would just listen while you're driving or doing the dishes or changing a diaper. Like, you're not supposed to just sit there and just stare into a scrying mirror 24/7. But anyways, super popular right now for like black people to react to an hour and a half worth of TikToks. I actually like it because I don't like TikTok. So if they can suffer for me, and then once in a blue moon they'll put in like 2 seconds worth of input. I think it's lazy content creation, but you know, I get a lot of good notes and good ideas for episodes on it, but I guess I'm a boomer. But what was I saying about that? Why did I bring that up, though? I don't recall. Somebody said something the other day that made sense to me, though. Anyways, the case is the first confirmed detection of New World screwworm in Texas since 1966. It's a 666, but a 966. Sorry, my brain. And is the only confirmed case identified in the country so far, Rollins said. Food. This is what I was going to say. They're talking about beef prices going up. I watched a TikTok on this dude's channel. I can't tell you which one. And no, it's not because all black people look the same. So don't give me that shit. Because they don't all look the same. It's just I watch a shit ton of black people reacting to conspiracy TikToks. Hey, I'm happy that the black community is finally waking up to conspiracy theories. Like, I mean, they always have been. Like, if you look at like Dick Gregory and shit, but it's usually been like a white people thing. You know what I mean? And now there's a shit ton of black people who are like fucking red pilled. It's pretty cool. Means I've done my job over the past decade. So they reacted to this TikTok video of a restaurant owner who this time last year they were paying $25 for a box full of tomatoes. Like a big box full of tomatoes. It is now $100 fucking dollars. So it's not just beef prices that are going up. You guys know me, I love bruschetta. I eat the fuck out of bruschetta. That's how I keep this girlish figure of mine. That and it's just good food. I love bruschetta. You know, tomato, onion, basil, olive oil, vinaigrette, Parmesan, Reggiano. Bunch of shit in there, man. I love it. It's like tripled in price, well, quadrupled. If it was $25 last year for a box and now it's fucking 100, like it's quadrupled in prices. And this is tomato. This isn't even beef. This isn't even fucking steak. It's gonna get, I think, I actually have this crazy ass fucking theory. I mean, you guys come to Conspiracy Corner Podcast. I mean, last episode I was a little black-pilled. This episode I'm just going to be straight up and go off the wall, completely tinfoil. I think they are going to starve us to death. I think they're trying to fucking starve us to death. I seriously mean that. And people think it's crazy that I'm thinking about getting an electric bicycle to go to work, which is 5 miles up the road. Do you think I want to be on a bicycle in the middle of a rainstorm and shit? No, that would be horrible. But it's getting fucking hard, dude. I'm living in a fucking trailer. My mom gets a paycheck. Me and my wife both work overtime. Like, it's getting fucking hard, dude. And prices are going to get more insane with the Strait of Hormuz shut down. I've been covering the Iran war here and there. It's going to get fucking weird. I don't know. This is why I say we need to be white-pilled and pray. I pray to God, Hugh, the creator of all. If you pray to Jesus, cool. If you pray to Buddha, cool. If you pray to Muhammad, cool. If you worship the devil, whatever. I don't care as long as you're not harming children or animals or other people. I don't give a fuck what you believe in. But we all need to find this fucking white pill right now, dude. The case is the first detection since 1966. It follows months of warning from U.S. and Texas agriculture officials and cattle industry leaders as the pest steadily moved north through Mexico toward the American border. So from what I heard listening to a podcast, I can't recall which one, I listened to it last night. In 1966, we had basically banished this screwworm from America, and we pushed it, I know it sounds bad, but we pushed it down south to the Mexicans. Look, man, I'm America first, so I care about my people before I care about any other country. Sorry. I'm not saying what we did was right by pushing it down to Mexico, but it's making its way back up here. And it's been since 1966, and it's 2026, so somebody do the math, dude. And it's coming back up. Do I think this is natural? No. No, dude, they just released a bunch of fucking Jurassic Park mosquitoes. They released a bunch of fucking boxes of ticks with black helicopters on people's property. They burnt down a chicken farm the other day, which I'm going to report on one day. I don't think this is natural. There's no coincidences. Come on, you guys have been listening long enough. They don't want us eating meat. You will own nothing and you will like it. You will eat the bugs. You will eat the bugs, says Klaus Schwab. For months, the screwworm has advanced rapidly through Mexico in spite of the USDA's existing game plan. Texas Agriculture Commissioner Sid Miller said Wednesday, adding that instead of using every available tool, USDA moved too slowly and relied solely on a partial solution that takes years to implement. Well, why don't you just Operation Warp Speed this shit, man? Miller has also called on President Donald Trump. Oh yeah, he'll take care of it, man. Just like he's taking care of the Epstein files. Fuck this guy, man. Talk about voters' regret. I didn't vote for him this last time. I was gay for RFK, but man, this guy is going to go down as the worst president in United States history. So, Miller has also called on President Donald Trump to take direct control of the government's response and throw everything available federal resource at this threat before it becomes a full-blown agricultural disaster. Why would he, though? Didn't he loan Bill Gates like billions of dollars to buy up all the farmland in the United States? Somebody the other day, some smart-ass motherfucker, and it was in God Rules' comment section. I don't know if you guys know who God Rules is. He's a QAnon Christian conservative guy. Sorry, shots fired. But I've given him a billion shout outs, so I mean, but I'm just being straight up. Some idiot in his comment section. This guy is still a Trump tard, this God rules guy. And somebody said, yeah, dude, like this whole great reset is getting pushed forward. And I said, yeah, I know. It sucks that Trump is so, helping with this. And he said, how is Trump helping with this? And it's like, I mean, he has been. Like, he's not stopping it, dude. Like, he literally gave Bill Gates, like, a loan of, like, millions of dollars. And then Bill Gates buys, like, all this farmland, which he's the biggest farmland owner in the United States now. And is he using it to grow vegetables and cattle and all that? Nope. He's using it probably for some weird shit like data centers and probably, I would say, like some digital printing fake meat shit. Maybe he's got bug farms. I have no fucking clue, man. I mean, do we trust Bill Gates? No. And then Trump has Bill Gates over for dinner at the White House. Do y'all remember that shit? They're just buddy-buddy. He's been buddy-buddy with Bill Gates even since Operation Warp Speed. Do you remember the little hot mic where you hear Bill Gates say, hey, we didn't get him with COVID, but we'll get him next time. And then you just see Trump and Ivanka go, ha ha ha. If you are still a Q-tard and you're still fucking up Trump's ass, you are fucking retarded at this point, dude. And a lot of this shit I'm talking about has happened like years ago. Except for the dinner, the recent dinner, but can't fix stupid, people. You can't fix stupid. The primary weapon against screwworm is a decades-old technique that has eliminated the parasite from the United States in the past, releasing sterilized male flies into affected areas. Since female flies generally mate only once, those that pair with sterile males are unable to produce offspring. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that. Who is releasing these sterile flies? I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I have no comment on that. In a bid to contain the spread of the parasite, the U.S. Department of Agriculture said it has begun releasing sterile flies in the area and is investing heavily in a new sterile flies production facilities in Texas. Who is behind all this? We need to dig deeper. Because if it's Bill Gates, which probably is, also, too, so the mosquito thing, what concerned me about the mosquito thing, because they were releasing sterile mosquitoes to mate with the female mosquitoes and shit to, like, reduce mosquitoes, but I was like, wouldn't that affect the entire ecosystem? Because what eats mosquitoes? Frogs, other bugs. Other bugs get eaten by those frogs. Frogs get eaten by snakes. Snakes get eaten by, you know what I'm saying? Eagles and ravens and large birds of prey. Like, if you take out one thing from the ecosystem, doesn't it affect the whole ecosystem? So I'm very curious on this. It's a chain reaction effect. You guys, we got to be careful playing God. Not that me and you are doing it. It's the elites that do everything. They always say we as humans, like, no, I ain't doing shit. It's you motherfuckers who are doing all this shit. I ain't doing shit. You know, I'm not a virus to Mother Earth, Gaia. I'm not a virus to this planet. It's you, motherfucker, Mr., fuck kids on Epstein Island. It's not me. I come home and have sex with my middle-aged wife. I'm middle-aged and we just fucking get weird in the bedroom together. I don't fuck kids. You guys are the weird ones, worshiping Baal and shit. I don't know, man. Shit's crazy. You guys will get to see this episode, knock on wood, later today. maybe within the next couple hours. Who the fuck knows? The screwworm has returned after 60 years. It's destroying livestock. They're attacking the meat industry, the vegetable industry, the egg industry. They're attacking all industry. You will eat Z-bugs and you will own nothing and you will be happy. Let me know what you think in the comments below. This shit pisses me the fuck off. Love y'all. Have a good day.